trust in two directions. I had no hope, we'd ever follow instinct. We just don't understand a different situation. We've lost no land. My heart's in limbo. Your heart's in limbo. You always share affection with everybody else. I think that you should learn to love yourself. The man that you love most, the man that brought you here, he's always in your memory, he's always near. My heart's in limbo. Your heart's in limbo. Your heart's in limbo. My heart's in limbo. Your heart's in limbo.
Hello, how are you doing today? Let me get this out of the way right there. Okay. I'm Willie Bragg. How are you doing today? This is going to be a fairly short stream because I have to go to work in a little while. I had to grab something to eat, but there is a little bit of an urgency, and I felt compelled to put this in a live stream. Because the more we get the word out, the better it'll be for the situation. Cowboy Kitty, a friend of the Willie Bragg Show, his sister-in-law has been detained by ICE, and so we have a situation here where she needs your help. And helping, and he put up a GoFundMe. Page up, and let me go ahead and get that GoFundMe link out there ready for y'all. Okay, give me a second. Why am I doing this? Okay. I'm a one-man show, as you can tell. I'm my own producer and all that. There we go. Yes, right here. A working mother taken by ICE. Please help. And so far, $876 has been raised. And there's like a $4,500 goal. So, as I said, Cowboy Kitty is organizing this fundraiser. This fundraiser is for this is a fundraiser for the legal defense of Nataliya Vishkova. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. 54, female. She has been here 9 years legally and was currently in the process of applying for a green card, working and paying taxes as a box truck driver, taking care of her daughter. She has been taken into ICE custody after being illegally stopped over a registration that was not expired. All funds will go to her legal defense and to help her get her life back together after this is resolved. And again, I have, as you can see right here, the page, and I will put the link. I'm a little lazy about that, but I will put the link immediately after the live stream. So, just wanted to go and mention that, and pretty much talk about this situation with ICE, the way that they go around just rounding up people, and without any due process or any of that sort. And some people think it's a radical idea to abolish ICE. I don't. You already got something. It's called customs. They already exist in all borders, and they do their jobs. And they don't do it by being a thug the way that the ICE agents are being thuggish. And this whole anti-immigrant sentiment in this country is really, really sickeningly getting out of hand. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to the whole issue of immigration and what have you, many of the people who wants to crack down on people that are here legally, or maybe I will, I don't want to say illegally, but if they're here legally or by other means, most of the people who are here in this country who are seeking asylum from other countries and what have you, they're here to try to make a better life for themselves. But ironically, they're here because of a lot of bullshit the United States impose on the countries they're fleeing from. And so, a lot of these people who hearing the bombings of other countries, the drone strikes and all that, like what happened with the Syrians migration back in 2017, that was very controversial at the time. It just kind of like, well, whether it's George W. Bush, whether it's Barack Obama, whether it's Donald Trump or Joe Biden, it was kind of like the drone strikes continued, the wars continued, and they're like, well, I'm going to show them people in the Middle East, what have you. And at the same time, when people come to the West, they're like, what the hell they're doing here? It's kind of like that mentality, and it's ridiculous. If you don't want people here, don't make their lives miserable where they live. I mean, I would think that would be the commonsensical thing to do. And then Latin America, with the way that the U.S. kind of bully a lot of nations down there economically, and in some cases with the sanctions and all that, and you got places like nations like Cuba and Venezuela that they're under siege all the time. I mean, it stands to reason why there is a migration crisis. And and here's the thing, what a migration crisis? It's very simple. Stop making people's lives miserable in the countries that they live in. I would think that would be the thing to do. I'm not trying to make a political speech out of it. This is really about a friend of the show, the Willie Bragg Show, Cowboy Kitty, and his sister-in-law. But it connects. Everything do connect. And so basically what I'm saying is that we should do all that we can to help out a friend in need. A friend in need who's got a family member who's in dire straits right now. And so if you can, do what you can, give your friends with Cowboy Kitty on Twitter or on Facebook, and I won't give his real name because I'll respect his privacy, but you would know who he is. And just give him whatever support you can, moral, financial, whatever, to help out with his family in time of need. So that's basically what it comes down to. So just thought I'd spread the word right now, and hopefully she will be freed and and have her life back in order. So give me a moment here. So anyway, do what you can to help out, and I will also leave the information. Just as I said, down in the description box below. So, and as I said, this is going to be a quick stream tonight because I haven't eaten yet, and I'm starving, and I ran a lot of errands this morning, and so I will talk to you all quickly on the chat line, and then I'm gonna head on the hell out of here. So it looks like we have Warren here. Yes, sir. How are you doing today? We have Desert Mantis. Whoa, it's me. Whoa, it's me. Okay. And let's see, we have here. We have Max Sarjay, the Warren Priest Project. Yep. And we have also, we have anybody else here. That's pretty much it. I do have one news, a little related in the sense that somebody in our space, and that is a death that took place a few days ago. I will mention that very quickly, and let me find the Twitter or right here. I knew him more on Facebook than I did Twitter, but we followed each other in both Twitter and on Facebook. I am referring to. Let me get this on the screen here. Right. Dan Vogel. Dan Vogel, I believe he was probably 57. I know we're around the same age. He died the other day. He died. I was told that it was cancer, and so anyway, I've seen him on a lot of chat lines on the various podcasts I watch. The past few years. And so I just want to offer my condolences to, his friends and family. May he rest in peace. So I just wanted to add that in there, and all of that. His name was Dan Vogel. So let me go ahead and so anyway, so I will be back tomorrow. The Willie Bragg Show will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. It was originally going to be at 7 p.m., but Yeah, that is terrible. Yeah, it is terrible. I like a lot of his postings on Facebook. He had good passion. So um, let's see. Tomorrow, instead of at 7, because it was originally scheduled at 7, we're scheduling it at 6 p.m. because of the several time zones and all of that. We will have Angie Moon. She is returning to the Willie Bragg Show. Angie Moon, who is an author and a writer, and a blogger, and an American socialist living in England. We're going to be discussing Jeremy Corbyn's new political party, the interim name called Your Party, #YourParty. And so we're going to be discussing some British politics, which I have a kind of always had a passion for. I find British politics a little more interesting than American politics. But anyway, so we'll have a nice, fruitful discussion about British politics and what your party will mean to the people in Great Britain, what it will mean to the split from the Labour Party, what it will mean to what it will mean to the political makeup of the country from here on. So there we have it. I am working on having other guests on the show too. So I just wanted to let you know that we will be kind of going back to a normal live stream. I've been kind of like off and everything, and I've had some stuff I had to resolve lately, and I've just been very tired, very busy, and very kind of there lately. So that's what happened with me in my life. So, but anyway, if you like what you heard, please press like. It helps with algorithms. Comment if you will. Feel free to share this video and any other video I have. And remember, as the First Amendment absolutist, it's my duty to inform you to create your own platform and utilize it, because we are, in fact, the muckrakers of our time. I can't stress that enough. I know a lot of people that has a lot of good things to say, and they are very passionate, and they even have nice followings on Twitter, even boring on Facebook. And they have good things and positive things and uplifting things and profound things to say. And they don't utilize their gift to create a platform. So I urge people to do that. That's why I say, we're the muckrakers of our time. Reject corporate media, which is also connected to the fact that we're the muckrakers of our time, because corporate media has nothing to offer. And again, I will ask each and every one of you to go ahead and subscribe to the Willie Bragg Show if you haven't. Doesn't cost you a cent, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And remember to free and pardon Ed Snowden, free Palestine, free healthcare, and to preserve our free speech rights. Until next time, folks, and without apology, I will say, fuck ICE. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Useless under any